Another one. We the best music. DJ Cat.
I hope it over for the tagging. You know this cookie's for the bagging. Kitty, kitty, baby, get her things to rest. Cause you done beat it like the 68 Jets. Diamonds are nothing when I'm rockin' with ya. Diamonds are nothing when I'm shining with ya. Just keep it white and black as if I'm your sister. I'm too hip to hop around town, I hit with ya.
I heard that pussy for the taking. I heard they got these other niggas going crazy. Yeah, I treat you like a lady, lady. Fuck you till you burned out, cremation. Make it create Wu-Tang. Throw that ass back, okay. Call me and I can get it Tuesday. I can tell you gone off the doors.
I hope it over for the tagging. You know this cookie's for the bagging.
I heard that pussy for the taking. I heard they got these other niggas going crazy.
I hope it over for the tagging.
Hey y'all, I'm back and we're here to talk about New York Comic-Con. I know it's December, it happened in October, but the semester was semestering like it's never semestered before. So hold on. Now I have time to review New York Comic-Con and what it was like. So let's get into it. Alright, so New York Comic-Con. Alright, let me stop playing. So New York Comic-Con 2024 was like my official participation trophy. That's what it was. Versus 2023, where like New York Comic-Con 2023 was like my first Comic-Con ever, and I really just bought the tickets to like view and see like what all there is to do there, and just like just be a spectator, a viewer, whatever you want to call it. But this year, yes, I actually participated. So it's just like now I can give my full analysis and my full review of New York Comic-Con 2024. Wait, I wanna go over my outfits and looks. Alright, so boom. I was stressing a little bit about the outfits just because I didn't know what the weather would be like in New York. So it's like I didn't know if it was going to be really cold or like in the middle or really hot. Then I was doing blonde hair again, so I had to make sure, you know, the colors of the outfits complemented the blonde hair. Let's get into Friday, because do y'all see how that look? Do y'all see the blue catsuit? Beyonce ate with that blue Ivy Park catsuit from, what drop is this? From Rodeo? Oh, I was like, yeah, y'all gotta see me in this blue one time for the one time, okay? One thing about me, I love me a good Halloween theme, okay? Do you see the spider webs, the glitter, the hair, and the haircuts? I was lit. And then my makeup by Shirley Beats. She did such an amazing job. Let me show y'all what it looked like in the sun, okay? Look. Ooh, do y'all see the pictures? I look so good. I'm gonna save the photo ops for later when I talk about them, so let's move on to Saturday's fit. Now, the green fit is always my favorite to wear just because like the jackets go so hard and I usually get the most compliments on those green fits. I love it. I was gonna do blonde eyebrows again, but I ended up opting back for black just to bring back all the color in my face, and listen, it gives lioness. Like, let's look at the pictures of the material. Do you see me? But the last look for Sunday was regular degular schmegular, no makeup. I didn't get photos of this look just because I had nothing planned for Sunday and I was unsure whether or not I wanted to show up to the event. But I ended up repurposing that outfit for Rhode Island Comic-Con because I just know it did not get the shine that it could have gotten at New York Comic-Con. But those are all my outfits for the 3 days. So let's get back into my review of New York Comic-Con. So when photo ops dropped in July, boo, I finalized my photo op picks to Paul Bettany, Phil Lamar, Matt Smith, Fabian Franco, and Freddie Prinze Jr. There we go. So for tickets wise, I ended up just copying Friday and Saturday this time around, because last year I did all 4 days, but I only did 3 of the days and then I skipped Sunday. So I just didn't want to feel like I was wasting my money. So I was like, let's do Friday, Saturday. And plus who I wanted to see was on Friday and Saturday. And then like later on, I ended up getting a Sunday ticket because I was like, okay, maybe someone like I might come in and confirm for Sunday. So that's how like it kind of went. So essentially I ended up getting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then when the schedule released for the photo ops, I was stressed as hell because it's just like I wasn't gonna be there at Comic-Con until like 1 p.m. and a lot of the celebrities was like scheduling between 11 and 12. Like, what's the rush? why are we such in a rush? Like, this is my first Comic-Con in which I've emailed so many times to get put in a later time group. I was like, it's crazy. Then Paul Bettany, the photo op I was really looking forward to, was stressing me out the most when he changed his schedule, because he was scheduled to come in on Sunday at I think 2:10 or something, and then he ended up canceling Sunday and swapping to Friday and Saturday because Elizabeth Olsen confirmed for those 2 days. I was stressed and I was just like, oh my god. And then the other 2 days he was gonna be there, like his photo ops was gonna be I think 11 a.m. and I was just like, this is insane. So then I ended up canceling his photo op and was just like, you know what, I'm gonna play it by ear and wait until the day of and see if there's another slot that's gonna open, because he was also doing what's it called, the group photo op. So I was like, what's going on here? So what my photo op schedule looked like, it was Paul Bettany and Phil Lamar on Friday, along with the Cross Amazon Prime show panel. Boom, there we go. Saturday was Matt Smith and Fabian Franco from House of the Dragons, and then Sunday, in replacement of Paul Bettany, for Sunday it was Freddie Prinze Jr. So the individual days. So Friday wasn't too bad. I'm glad I played Paul Bettany by ear, because as like I was like coming from my makeup appointment, a slot opened up for 12:50 for group 3, and I was like, great. So I ended up buying the 12:50 slot, and then I got to the Javits Center by like 1:10. So I was still able to take the photo op. One thing that threw me off about New York Comic Con is like how quick the photo ops are. Like, it doesn't give you any time to have any personal interaction with them. It's just like photo and then you go, and I'm like, damn. Because it's like my other comparison is Rhode Island Comic Con. It's like, at least you get to walk up there, you know, you have a little quick chit chat and you take the picture and you dip. But like New York Comic Con is like, and it's ironic because it's like I spent majority of my time in line for photo ops. That was the crazy part. Like, what the hell? And then photo ops was like really quick that I almost missed Phil Lamar at like 4:50. Mind you, I got there at 4:50 and then the line was done, but they tried to like break. They brought him back, great. But it's just like, she was like, yeah, like we go like really early. What are we in a rush for? I was just like, but Paul Bettany, he was chill, but he was just like mostly in the middle of a conversation and then came to snap the picture and then went back to his conversation. So I was like, oh, okay. Then for the panels, the only panel I had scheduled was the Cross Prime panel, just because it's like House of the Dragons, they snatched them bad boys right up. Couldn't even get that. And another thing with the panels, with the scheduling, it's just like you can't schedule panels back to back, because it was like, oh, you need like a 15-minute grace period to get from one panel to the other. I'm just like, if all the panels are almost going to the same room, which a lot of the bigger, the bigger shows and movies, so like Cross, House of the Dragons, and it was like two other things. It was two other things there. I think it was Craven and it was Venom. It's just like, y'all are at the main stage panel, like, okay. But back to the Cross Prime panel. Aldous Hodge, very fine in person. Okay, he's fine on camera, very fine in person. I'm just saying. And he was wearing like this yellow suit. That man, great looking. Like, and the panel was really good. It wasn't too packed to the point like they told us who was in the back like we could go to the front. I sat at the very front. I was like, ooh, I'm here. It was pretty exciting. I liked it. What is it? Cross is like a James Patterson kind of series book. I've never read that series, so that was just my first time there, like overall, and just getting the feel and the scope of things. But I like it. I like it so far. Then for Saturday with Matt Smith and Fabian Franco, and honestly was the same thing as Friday. Matt Smith and Fabian Franco, they complimented me on my outfit. I was wearing like the all green fit. I am team black, not team green, but I just happen to be wearing green. So, but they were really cool. They were really fun. Yeah. Now, Sunday, I was gonna honestly skip out on, but my friend wanted an autograph from Fabian Franco, so I was like, okay, I'll go on Sunday and get the autograph. Honestly, Freddie Prinze Jr. canceled. Like, I think someone said like this was either he canceled twice in the past 2 years, and then like canceled this. Why are we confirming if you don't want to be here? Like, in the words of Squidward, or what is it, when you went to that town, it's like, FYI, you don't have to be here. Like, why are you committing and then canceling every single year? Also, me understanding that New York Comic Con is very overwhelming and overstimulating, so I do understand, but then it's like a consistent pattern. It's a constant pattern. I was just like, okay. Honestly, out of all the days that I went there, Friday solidified that I'm definitely not returning to New York Comic Con. It's because it's really hard, because it's overwhelming and it's overstimulating, and then I navigate New York Comic Con like I'm navigating the MTA. So it's like I'm just constantly moving, so it's like really hard to like sit down and enjoy, and it's very overwhelming, overstimulating, and I'm just like, there's just too much going on. Lack of like personal experience with the photo ops, with the like autographs, with the it's too much in one space. Not for me. Then I definitely don't like that majority of New York Comic Con, I spent most of it standing in photo op lines. Like, even standing in line for Paul Bettany, damn near took like 3 hours, because it's just like, it was him, then it was the duo, then it was the trio. I was like, oh my god, this is wow. And then it's just like, by the time I finished the photo op, because now I'm there at 4, you know, I got there at 1, it didn't finish until like what, I didn't finish till like 3:34. It's just like, I'm wasting my time here. And it's like, by the time, you know, I finished the photo ops and then walking around the floor, I was too tired. I ended up just going home. And then it's just, like I said before, like, with the photo ops at New York Comic Con, they're just so quick. It's just one and done. So it like lacks that personal like chit chat or one-on-one kind of like experience you could have with the folks who you pay for the photo ops. And it's just like, it doesn't have that same feel at smaller cons. Then in my opinion, like, my overall opinion of New York Comic Con is just like, I feel like it has a whole lot of nothing. Like, I feel like New York Comic Con oversaturates itself with a whole lot of nothing, and it lacks a lot of substance. I'm just like, what is this? like last year, you know, they did the hip hop and comics for the 50th year celebration of hip hop. It's just like things like those. Like, I like panels and stuff. I like engaging. So it's just like kind of went like this year. It feel like it was mainly this year at New York Comic Con. It was mainly focused on like photo ops, then like the panels and stuff. I'm just like, okay. And then it's just like, I don't know. After like participating this year in New York Comic Con 2024. Hold on. Let me go back on. Another thing that made the whole experience like overstimulating is the resellers at the Javits Center door, like the front door, hounding you for your tickets. Like when you leave, like, oh, do you want your ticket? Can I have your ticket? I pay for your ticket. No! What the fuck? And then it's just like, not only that, it's like walking to the Javits Center alone. It's just like, it's so many people trying to promote and sell things that just has nothing to do with the event. Like, if it's Comic-Con and it's art and all of that, why are we not selling art? That's just my opinion. Like, I'm walking through the street, oh, you want my CD? Oh, do you want to sign for this? No! Like, no. Oh my god. And it's just like, it's not enough space on the sidewalk. Please move. Like, my overall conclusion to New York Comic Con is that should have done next year. Like, it's a dub. Like, similar to what I said in last year's video about it. It's too many steps, too much like in like New York Comic Con doing that whole thing where it's like it puts the tickets in like June, and then it like they're putting the photo ops in like July, and then you're like, it's too unorganized, it's too unstructured, and it makes it overwhelming and overstimulating. Like, I absolutely not. And then it's just like Thursday they ended up pulling out the two characters from The Boys, Ashley and Huey, because Thursday's tickets wasn't selling out, so then they used them like as bait to like get the tickets to be sold out. It's just like, I mean, I wanted to see them, but it was just like, anybody want to go for Sunday? Honestly, yeah, My shades at New York Comic Con, -1 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend. I'm lying. Maybe like a 3. But honestly, that's all I got for New York Comic Con. If like, you don't have to fully count on my review of it. Like, if you want to go, I just think New York Comic Con is best to go like every couple of years and not like consecutive years back to back to back to back, because it's just like too much, not doing it. But that's my review of New York Comic Con. Don't worry, there's gonna be another video on Rhode Island Comic Con. It's a little bit better. It's just been a minute, just because, you know, like I said, the semester like it's never semester before, but we're at the end and I'm a 4.0 girly. So yeah, that's all I got for New York Comic Con. Thank you for watching my video, and stay tuned for season 2 finale's episode next week. Love, love, peace, and hair grease. See y'all later.
Another one. We the best music.